Hello, everyone. We're picking up? Okay, good. Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome to another YuGiOh Sevens as I hit the camera, pre-show and watch-along. I hope you guys are doing well. We kind of, yes, predictions are still open for another 20 minutes or so. So, we kind of have a little bit of bad news. The links that we use are not working. The links that we use to watch the episodes live over on TV Tokyo are not working. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we probably, unless they miraculously go up in the next 25 minutes, you know, you got the countdown over there, it means that we are not going to be able to do the watch-along portion of this live stream. Now, does that mean you guys are out of luck when it comes to the watch-along? No, it does not. You know, I always have a plan. You know, I'm always scheming. I'm always thinking. My mind's always going. And luckily, I have a friend. You guys know her very well. Her name is YuGiOh, and she does live streams, reactions for these episodes as well on her channel. She actually is even able to show the episode, which I'm very jealous about. In fact, we've had conversations about it before. It's got to be that her videos are unlisted, and that's why she's able to show the episodes, where if I do it, I get struck while I'm live. So, you know, she's good. She's really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the pre-show section. I'm going to get you all up to date, caught up on everything that we know about 44, anything that we know about 45, the preview images, my thoughts on the episode, any discussions you guys want to have. And then at 6:30, when again this countdown gets close to 0 minutes, I'm going to post her stream link in the chat, and I will post it in the description. You guys can either leave, or you can go do like an unofficial YouTube raid, because YouTube for some reason doesn't have a raiding service, and go to YuGiOh's channel and watch the stream with her over there. So that's going to be how we're going to have to do it. You're in great hands with YuGiOh. She's awesome. She's been on the channel before. She helped me with the Asana finale. So that's the way we're going to do it. I've already confirmed with YuGiOh that she has access to TV Tokyo. She does not use the public links that we all use. So that is the way that we are going to do it, which is fine. YuGiOh is great, so I have no problem with that. I'm going to look into getting a service to make sure that even if those links are down, I can still do this segment with you guys. But, you know, we'll figure that out. We don't have enough time to do it right now, but that's fine. Davis, what's going on? Yozora, Razor Shark, Night Fighter, Alex, Daniel, Herb, Miguel Jimenez. Hold on, let me, there we go. Didn't you guys hear anything on desktop or no? I don't think so. Can you hear any music? No. Okay, I think I have to do this for the music. Okay. It should work now. Hold on, let me just make sure. I want to make sure we're rocking here. Okay, we should be good music-wise, which means we are good for the pre-show. But I hope you guys are doing well. And we're going to, you know, make this as good of an experience as possible. It sucks that the sites are down, but what are we going to do? I could react to her live stream, but I wouldn't feel right doing that. I didn't have enough time to talk. Honestly, I'm sure she wouldn't have a problem with it, but I'm not going to react to her live stream. I don't know. I didn't get enough time to get her permission for it, and so we're just going to kind of raid her. I'm going to wrap things up when this hits a 0. Maybe in the future we'll think about doing stuff like that, but I didn't want to just spring it on her, you know what I mean? But let's go to some images. I know we already have a few super chats, which I promise I will get to. Blake, you're crazy, man. I did a box opening earlier today. That's in an unlisted playlist if you guys want to check that out, where Blake was very generous in there as well. And JC, what's going on? Thank you both for the donations. We will get to them, I promise you that. But before we do, I want to go into some Sevens episode 44 discussion. So, we have the preview picks for the episode. 4 pictures. And none of them are necessarily that interesting in my opinion, or they don't tell us much. Well, actually, the top right is kind of interesting. Mimi is in her typical, disco ball, attire, background, nightclub, what you would expect Mimi to be in. But what's very interesting about it, to me, is it does not look like Mimi is in her Goha attire. So Mimi is not in her Goha uniform, which is interesting. Does that mean she's not dueling with the President Drone? Does that mean she's dueling, separate from the Mr. Goha, from the Goha Drone? It very well could. Bottom left, Roa looks pretty intense. We have the mountainous background, which is cool. It's got to be a field spell. And the reason it has to be a field spell is we know that Roa and Mimi are probably dueling underground, where it looks like Roman, Gakuto, and Rook are in jail cells. To be honest, the preview was actually way more telling than the actual images for this episode so far. We're going to get 4 more images while we're live that have not been released yet before the episode begins. But nothing too juicy from these images. Top left, we have Roa singing Mimi in love with Roa. We know that gimmick. We saw that gimmick during the Sevens Road Hell Rush tournament, or mini battle royale, if you not battle royale, but mini 2 out of the best of 3, if you will, when Rook beat Ushido, and then Roman beat Gakuto, and then Yuga beat Roa to ultimately give his team the win. So we already know that Mimi has a thing for Roa, which I'm not going to talk about the legality of it. Bottom right, Bottom right, we have Rook, Roman, and Gakuto looking pretty shocked by something. This could be the point where they're maybe told that they are getting arrested. I wanted to watch this episode live with you guys so bad. It sucks that that's not going to be able to be the case. But I'll be in the chat over at Shiose's stream. But I'm sure this is the moment where they're probably going to get arrested. And Limestone, I hope so as well, man. We need another Roa insert song. Need a Roa insert song. And so, yeah, 4 images. There is nothing illegal. I mean, I think it's a little... I mean, I, as an adult man, wouldn't be overly obsessed with a 12-year-old. That's just me, though. That's just me. But yeah, sure. No, I mean, it's technically not illegal to just be a mega fan. But yeah, we know they're getting arrested from the preview, Taylor. I have no idea what they did. I have no idea what they're going to do or what they're going to be arrested on. It's probably just some fake BS that Goha just wants to kind of throw them in jail for, or detain them from maybe competing, or maybe Rook does something that he shouldn't have done. I can see it going a few different ways. We also know that, well, actually, before we do that, I want to show you guys the cast list. So here's the cast list for this upcoming episode, because this does have to pertain to what I was about to speak on. We have Roa and his team interrupt the tournament's opening ceremony. In order to achieve his goal, he challenges Mimi to a duel. Geta and Ushido were expecting a team duel, but much to their shock, Roa tells them to stand behind him and watch. Very typical Roa Kirishima act there. And then speaking is Yuga, Rook, Gakuto, Roman. Still no Kaizo, which is kind of fascinating that moment where Tiger threw Kaizo and Rook against the wall after Gakuto beat Ranzai. It legitimately seems that Kaizo is out of the show for the moment. This has to be the longest we have gone, not including when he was kidnapped by Nail and Sebastian. This is the longest we have gone with no Kaizo. So really fascinating that we have another non-Kaizo episode. Definitely just kind of an interesting space to keep an eye on there. We have Nail, we have Sebastian, we have Roa, we have Geta, we have Ushido, Drone, Mimi, Secretary, Sweets Kakako, Galliant, Kayama, Schwer, Dovrap, and YuGiOh. There's no shocks there. I mean, YuGiOh at the bottom is Mothers in the Duel. Maybe this will be the moment, it probably will be, where YuGiOh realizes that his mom is Mr. Goha, or works for Goha Corporation. YuGiOh doesn't even know that. So this could be a pretty interesting episode from that perspective as well, which I think a lot of us kind of overlook. So the YuGiOh Mimi connection there. Nail and Sebastian, that's what I wanted to talk about. It'll be interesting to see what role they have here. And there's another very interesting name that is missing. And the interesting name that is missing is Ranzai. Right? If you were expecting Ranzai to be part of Nail and Sebastian's team, you would imagine that Ranzai would be speaking in this episode. So it's kind of fascinating that we do not have Ranzai speaking. does that mean that maybe Nail and Sebastian did not accept her? And if Nail and Sebastian did not accept her, then what does that mean for Ronze? What happened to Ronze? Where did she go? She could still be working for Nail just behind the scenes. Maybe she doesn't want to show her face yet. But I would imagine if Nail and Sebastian are speaking in a scene, I don't believe that Ronze is going to be there. I know she could have an appearance where she doesn't speak, but I would be very surprised if they show her alongside Nail and Sebastian and they choose not to give her any lines of dialogue. That would just be kind of weird, especially with where her story left off at the end of episode 41. I just don't think that would be... I don't think it would be... I don't know. I don't think it would be good. I just honestly don't think it would be good, and I don't think they're going to do something like that. It doesn't necessarily mean that Nail and Sebastian didn't take her in. She could be back, you know, behind the scenes doing something, but definitely interesting to see here what that conversation is between Nail and Sebastian. It'll be, and who they're talking to and what their purpose is. Are they competing in the tournament? Because if Nail is in the tournament, that throws a huge wrench into everything. You're getting one of the best duelists in this Yu-Gi-Oh universe, in this Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens universe. Sometimes my brain thinks more quickly than I can get the words out. You're getting one of the strongest duelists in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens universe competing in the tournament. So that would change a lot of things. I'm trying to... There was another point that I wanted to make. I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, Asana. A few of you guys pointed out Asana. No Asana, no Caterpillar, and no Silhouette Man. I truly believe the next time we get Asana, Caterpillar, or Silhouette Man, most of them need to be on the cast list. Like, I don't think you can have one without the other based on the way that 43 left us. Maybe you could have Silhouette Man without Asana and Caterpillar, but I think if Asana is going to be on the cast, I'd imagine Caterpillar will be on it as well. Right now, as far as we know, these are the only two characters that are aware of what is happening underneath the city of Goha, which, as 43 left off, Silhouette Man, this really intimidating looking character, digging into the earth, giving the permission for these robots to strengthen their output. What they were digging for, what they were looking for, that remains to be a mystery, but it doesn't make me feel too comfortable. I said it on 7's Up, the podcast where we talk Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens every Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I said that is the most intimidating character we have gotten in this show so far. I stand by that. So, no Silhouette Man. They're clearly not going to be focusing on that part of the show right now at all, which is okay. You know, I want to know more, right? I really want to know more about Silhouette Man and what's going on there, but it's fine keeping us out of the loop for a little bit. I think that will just continue to cause us to speculate more and add some nerves about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with them taking some time before going back to the plot point that ended 43. At the moment, which is kind of bizarre. Well, not bizarre. It happens. It's not common, but it does happen. We have no info on 45. I've seen a few people talk about 45. No info on 45. No cast list. No summary. So when we watch the preview, or when you guys watch the preview with Shiose, which I'm going to send you to her channel if you want to go to that channel in 14 minutes, then you will know what that episode is about. But I've just been told we have new pictures. Thank you guys for looking out. I'm not going to look at the pictures. I never want to look at the pictures. I always like to analyze them for the first time with you guys. So we're adding the new pictures to the stream. Let's see them. Okay, that's normal for the source to be a little off. Let me just adjust that. There we go. Okay, new picture. So let's see. Top left, Roa and Geta looked pumped. Ushido looks like he wants absolutely nothing to do with what's going on, which I can't blame him. He likes to stay in the back. Top right is Geta. Bottom right, what's going on in the bottom right? So in the bottom left, we have Roa with the flames burning up behind him. That is a great shot. And then in the bottom right, we have Roa with purple flames behind him. And I guess that's Roa in the bottom right. I mean, bottom left definitely looks like Roa. Bottom right, I guess that has to be Roa, but it doesn't really look like Roa. Which is kind of fascinating. Well, if he summoned the maximum, that would be crazy. We do know that the maximum is going to be Yuga's maximum. That was confirmed. But this has to be his new ace. Royal Demons, Dooms, something. There is a new ace that Roa has not used yet, which I would imagine he is going to use in this episode. It's the Rush Rare from Dynamic Eternal Live. I don't believe he's used that yet. So this has to be the summoning animation for that, which looks really, really cool. Oh, no, Blake, I already talked to Shio, so you didn't have to do that, man. The reason she has her stream available, and the reason she's able to watch it is because she has a service that allows her to stream TV Tokyo. There's just no... I just don't have the service. I don't have the time to get that service. So there's not going to be anything I asked her for help, but by the time I realized the streams were down, it was 5 minutes. So it's just not going to happen. But thank you, Blake. I do appreciate that. But you definitely don't need to do that. I mean, we'll try to get it fixed so that for 45, if we do this, even if the stream is down, Roa is battling Mimi. Even if the stream is down on public sites, we will be able to have a workaround for that. But it's not going to happen tonight. So we're just I've already changed the title to pre-show only. It's just going to be the pre-show only. But there's our spoiler picks. We got a little over 11 minutes until the watch-along begins. And again, we will be streaming Shiose for the watch-along portion of this stream. But we've got some... actually, no, I'll keep this one up. We've got some donations, some super chats that I want to go over, which I'm greatly appreciative for. Thank you all so much for being here, by the way, and I'm sorry that we will not be able to do the watch-along here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. Blake, thank you for the $10 super chat. That is a big super chat. Blake, you have gone crazy today with the super chats earlier in the stream and now tonight. Thank you so much, Blake. Do you think the new summoning will be put in the video game later as an update? If so, do you also think that the 3 promo cards will be in the new character's deck? Also, I hope the new summoning comes in the end. Yeah, so, definitely. The video game has been confirmed to have updates, Blake, which is amazing. And what that means is if there is a new summoning method for Rush Duels, which I predict there will be sooner rather than later, then that will definitely be added into the game. At the moment for the Rush Duel video game, the latest pack that will be included in that video game is Asana's pack, the one with her maximum monster on it. I believe Jinzo is the Legend Legacy card. So that's the latest. We're not getting any Dynamic Eternal Live, which sucks, but what are you going to do? They'll probably add that in. So definitely, Blake. And then another $5 super chat. Thank you, Blake. If you do have to cancel, which luckily we did not, maybe you can do a talk podcast and watch Arc 5 instead. So speaking of Arc 5, tomorrow on Twitch, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we are starting our Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 watch-along. My Twitch is linked down below. We are going to start with episode 1, and probably go for the first 6 or 7 episodes. Subbed on Crunchyroll. I will be showing the screen, the video, the episode on screen, so we can watch it at the same time. It won't be like these watch-alongs. Twitch is a little more, I guess, lenient with that. So 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Definitely make sure to catch it if you can. I'm super excited about that, Blake. We can't really do any watches like that on YouTube because of copyright restrictions. Twitch is a little more lenient as long as you delete the VOD right after the stream ends, which is what we will be doing. But Blake, I'm happy we did not have to cancel. I'm happy for being here. Maybe watch Bakugan. It's on Netflix. You know, and thank you, Blake, for another super chat. The problem, again, with watching anything, which I'm sure you guys are aware on YouTube, is if you show the video footage, it just always gets struck down. It always gets struck down, which sucks. So, you know, we're probably not going to be able to do that with Bakugan or Arc 5 or anything on YouTube. But if the Arc 5 watch-along goes well, look at, you know, Twitch, I like to play video games, but if the Arc 5 watch-along goes well, we might watch some other anime. Honestly, Sunday and Saturdays maybe could become like an anime day on there, so that'll be a lot of fun. Legendary Duels, thank you for the $3 super. Roa vs. Mimi, time for a legendary duel. Legendary, listen, if we get an insert song, if that insert song is Miniscape or a brand new song, and we get Prison Master Diane Keto, dude, I am sold. This is going to be the best duel in Sevens. In all seriousness, seeing Roa's new ace, seeing Mimi's new ace, assuming she uses Diane Keto, the Prison Master, is going to be a treat to behold. I wish I was able to watch it with you guys, but, you know, fate had other plans. Let me just do one last check. TV Tokyo, live stream. Gonna see that link down there. I think it's going to be still down. Yeah, no. It would have been amazing if it came back up. Let me try one other site. AQ stream. Again, Shiose is going to be able to watch it. Yeah, still down. Because she has a service that lets her bypass this. So we are going to raid her at the end. But we still got about 7.5 minutes left. Jack, thank you for the $5 super. Hey Dylan, main event for the extravaganza happening tomorrow using Prank Kids. Jack, I am praying for you, man. Get that extravaganza mat. I'm sure they probably have a mat, right? That's usually one of the prizes with the extravaganzas. And good luck with the main event. Please, DM me on Instagram, tweet at me, let me know how you do, Jack. I'm really rooting for you. And or even pop by the Twitch stream. I'll be live on Twitch for a few hours. And just let me know how it's going. Give us updates. Jack, myself, everyone is part of everyone at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything crew. We are all rooting for you. We always do, man. You're one of the real competitive duelists that is in my community, so we're always backing you, man. Prank Kids, I'll be rooting for you. Pull it out with the Prank Kids, man. Jack, thank you for the super chat. Blake, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged ever considered a watch-along? No, and the reason is because I've seen all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, Blake, and thank you for another super chat, and because if I was ever going to do a watch-along on fan-made content, I would want that that owner's permission. So I would have to reach out to Little Karibo. I have a feeling he wouldn't feel comfortable with that. I've never talked to Little Karibo, actually. I mean, he seems like a really nice guy. But I don't know. I would feel a little uncomfortable asking Little Karibo, hey, can I, show your videos and react to them? And then also, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime can still hit me with that because it's footage from the anime. I mean, Little Karibo's dealt with copyright issues his whole life as well. So, it's kind of muddy waters there. But I've seen all of Abridged series. It's a funny series. And Blake, thank you for all the supers, my man. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Yeah, copyright has always been a problem for us. It's always been a problem for us. If Roa does sing "Meet Me There, Mimi-chan," someone from Studio Bridge watches this channel. I mean, come on. At that point, that's not me being paranoid, right? Like, at that point, if Roa, especially with Nick Yagi, and by the way, bless Nick Yagi, the legend of Yu-Gi-Oh!, the savior of Yu-Gi-Oh! Gotta say that in every stream. I gotta do it in the beginning. If literally Mimi is sung to by Roa, and the song is "Meet Me There, Mimi-chan," someone from Studio Bridge watches it. That's not even, I'm not even hearing the other side of that. That's 100% confirmed. So, low-key, I know it's not going to happen, but high-key, I would go nuts if it happened. Pegasus Saya, and I hate when he does this. He always donates a very high amount. Ray, thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you for a $10 super chat with no message. I hate when he just doesn't send a message. But Ray, and he knows I hate it. Ray, thank you so much, man. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great weekend. We have a little under 5 minutes until the episode airs. Guys, if you're joining late, this is what we're going to do. All of the public streams are blocked. They are down. So this is pre-show only. I know the thumbnail is a little misleading because I still have watch along in the thumbnail, but the title does say pre-show only. In about 4 minutes, I am going to post a good friend of mine, Shiose's link in the chat. Follow that link if you want to switch over to her channel for the watch along. She uses a third-party service. She does not rely on the sites that we rely on, the public sites, and so she will be able to show the episode and watch the episode with all of you. So if you want to watch the watch along, you're going to have to do it with her, but I promise you, that's completely okay. She's really good. Blake, thank you for the $2 super. Let me just make sure we're not on copyrighted music. Okay, we're still good, but the next one, I think. Oh, no, we actually already played one that might be copyrighted. All right, that's fine. That's fine, whatever. That's fine. Try play Champions of Astoria game sometime. I'll look into that. Champions of Astoria. Blake, thank you for another Superman. I want to see what kind of game it is, Champions of Astoria. Oh, it's a Bakugan game. Of course it's a Bakugan game. I should have known that. Maybe I'll just play that game without knowing anything about Bakugan. Maybe on Twitch. I feel like that would be a pretty fun stream. Blake, thank you for another super. Jack, thank you for the $5 super. Reason why I'm using Prank Kids, because want to switch up, not feeling like using Dinosaur and Dragon Link Poo Poo. Yeah, well, I mean, I love Dinosaur, but obviously you have a better grip on the game than I do. So switch it up. It's always good to switch it up. And also, if you're playing against people that know your deck, and you hit them with a deck that they're not expecting, you have the upper hand. So I don't know if that's really applies to you. I don't know if you play with the same people usually at the tournament you're going to. But yeah, that's awesome. Jack, that's really cool, man. Let me know how you do, dude. I'm rooting for you. I'm hyped. Fender Bullet, thank you for the $5 super. Will non-Yu-Gi-Oh anime be possible for the watch-along if the Arc 5 one goes well? Absolutely. If Fire Force or Jujutsu Kaisen come back, I would love to maybe set a weekend date where I watch the newest episode of those shows. Maybe we go back and watch some older shows. I think it would definitely become a possibility. I wouldn't want to do it more than once a week, Fender, because I still want Twitch to be primarily a gaming channel. But we'll see. We'll see. Once a week, maybe a weeknight. Something like that. I think if the Arc 5 watch-along goes well, and we have like 60, 70 viewers, which is above my 50 average in there, that would be really cool. Then definitely Fender. Great question, and thank you for the super. Blake, thank you for another super. We are 2 minutes away. You guys are spoiling me with the donation. Seriously, you guys do not. You guys can just write in the chat. You do not need to super chat. But thank you so much. I mean, it helps me out tremendously. I can't stress that enough. And I am going to look into paying for a service that will allow me access to the TV Tokyo. I'll follow up with Shiose about it. And so what you guys are cheering today is definitely going to go towards that service. So thank you. Blake, Yu-Gi-Oh! 8, what deck do you think the main character will use? Warrior. I think Warrior. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! 8 we would do Warrior, to be honest. Did I, Alex? Posted the Streamlabs link. I don't think I posted a link on Twitter. I don't think I did. It's getting close, so let me find Shiose's link. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to send you over to her channel. So again, Shiose will have access to this. So that is Shiose's stream. I highly suggest you go over there right now. She is showing the episode. I cannot show the episode, so I highly recommend you go over there. Because the episode is again starting in 17 seconds. I will stay and answer the rest of these super chats, obviously. But, you know, go to Shiose's stream. It is starting. And I'm probably going to wrap things up here because I also do want to watch the episode. And I'm sorry that I'm not able to watch it. It's just the site's down. I will do my best to make sure that something like this does not happen again. But we are doing an unofficial raid. So you can say unofficial raid if you'd like when you go to Shiose's stream. And treat her well. She's a nice human being. Or nice sea dragon, I should say. Blake, yeah, I think Warriors. I think we're overdue for a Warrior deck. Spellcasters, I like Spellcasters, but that's kind of the deck that Yuga uses right now. I would love a straight-up Warrior deck for the 8th Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist. Because it's generic enough, but it's also unique enough that I feel like we haven't seen it that much. So I would say Warriors. I think Warriors would be cool. Jack, thank you for the $5 super. I don't play against the same play people, but I test with Ryan and Gabe. I don't know who Gabe is. Not Gage, right? Not Nim Nim. I can never say his. I think that's it, Nim Nim. He's I met him in California. He's a super nice guy. I'm sure most of you know Nim Nim, especially if you're in that community, the TCG side of things. But I think he's Gage. So I'm not sure who Gabe is. But Jack, it's good to test against the same people, especially Ryan. I mean, Ryan is very good. Hello, Aaron. So YuGiOh Sevens is on sites like GoGo Anime, Kiss Anime, Anime 9. It's not on any legal sites, unfortunately. You know, accessibility is a big issue with Sevens. Just posted the link again. Again, you should leave here because we're going to be wrapping up any moment, and I cannot show the episode. The episode is down. The episode has begun. So if you're still here, it means you really love me, but you can really love me and leave. I want you guys to leave. I want you guys to go and actually watch the episode. I know that's why a lot of you are here. Please, I do not take it personally. I'm going to be on Shose's stream as well, watching the episode. But JC Duel Links, thank you for the £5 super. Here in the UK, we're still restricted to remote duels only. Wow. I'll be using Galaxy Eyes at my first local back. I hope to go to a regional at some point. Well, I know in Europe, the vaccine rollout has not been very efficient, which sucks. I mean, in the United States, that's probably the only thing that they've done well with COVID. The vaccine rollout has been very good. A lot of people getting vaccinated, and I think that's allowed not most, but some parts of the country to open up safely or more safely. But yeah, right now, remote duels, we should probably be doing remote duels as well, to be completely honest. I'm not really sure why, there's so many in-person events. I know my locals is, like, filled up practically. I don't know. I'm still being pretty safe. I don't have the vaccine yet, though, so I'm still being safe. I think you said was the only one who used Warriors. So I feel like it would be pretty unique. We've only had one other pro tag use it. So I would like Warriors, like sword Warriors. I think would be pretty cool. Like Noble Knight kind of monsters. Obviously not Noble Knights, but I think that would be cool, Blake. And JC, thank you, man. Did Jane use Warriors? Are elemental heroes? That's a dumb question. I probably should know that. Well, yeah, I guess if they're not warriors, what are they considered? Yeah. Yeah, so then maybe 3. How many of you spellcasters? Only 2, right? Yeah. Or you could make your own archetype. I mean, Cyburst is a cool archetype. Yeah, I should have known here. Of course, elemental heroes are warriors. Jack, thank you for the $3 super chat. Gabe, 2018 Nats champion. Wow. Dude, you have some good connections, man. You have some really, really good connections. Well, thank you guys all so much for hanging out. Pre-show only. I'm surprised we had as many people come by as we did. I'm posting the link again one last time. Click that link. No way. Shiose's stream is not down. No. Did her stream get taken down? No way. Oh, that would suck. Oh, it isn't. Okay, no, her stream's still up. Okay, good. Oh, Blake, you scared me, dude. Because I know she's had issues with that before. Oh, but Zone is saying it's down. Alright, well, I'm getting mixed vibes. Well, anyway, guys, regardless, hopefully, I mean, that's our best bet for 44, at least for the watch-along. It's bugging. Hopefully it'll fix itself. As long as he didn't get a copyright strike, that's really the most important thing. But Blake, thank you for letting me know. Blake Engelbrecht, man, thank you for all of the support you have given me today and this past, like, really for a while now, man. You have gone crazy, and just thank you so much for all the donations. To everyone who donated, Jack, JC, Legendary, Ray, Fender, you guys are all amazing. Thank you all so much for the amazing support that you give me. Everyone that was here, thank you. I don't know why we still don't have 87 people. Again, I'm going to repeat myself for the last time. The link in the chat in the description is not going to work. You have to click the link in the chat. That is going to take you to Shiose's stream. Does the link in the chat not work? That works, right? Yeah, that works. Okay. You're going to have to... that's the link you're going to have to use. That link works for me. Okay, I'll try it again. It should work. That link should work. That's Shiose's stream. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for watching the 44 pre-show. First time we've ever only done a pre-show. Enjoy the watch-along with Shiose. I'll see some of you on Twitch tomorrow. Arc 5 watch-along, 11 a.m. Don't be late. I'll see you guys then. I'll have my bagel and strawberry Nesquik ready. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Saturday night, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys. Thank you.